Hey, what's going on? Welcome to a brand new FIFA 21 career mode here on the channel. Really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun, even for those that aren't necessarily big soccer fans coming into this, or big football fans going into this. The ultimate goal of this career mode here is to win the Champions League, which is basically probably the highest honor that a single club can win, if I understand correctly. But the kicker is here, we're not allowed to use real players. Every person that is on the team that we choose is going to be gone, and we are going to only use players that the game, generates themselves. So whether that's through the youth academy or with regens, players that are generated after each season, but on other teams. This would basically be the equivalent to playing Madden or MLB or NBA 2K and only using players that the game generates from like draft classes or free agency. We're not allowed to use any real players at all. Kind of makes these career modes a little bit more unpredictable because I have no clue what we're going to have on our team. And it kind of makes it a little bit more organic, I think. We get to sort of mold and shape the careers of each and every player that we have on our team. We get to create their own backstories too. So we don't know what's ahead of us here, but I'm really excited to get this going. So I'm going to create our manager. I already have someone in mind. And we're going to pick the team, and then we're going to get this ball rolling, okay? Pretty excited for this. And it's also taken me way too many tries to record this intro. All right, give me a moment. The manager of our team is going to be one Mr. LeBron James. As you can see here, we got him all nice and prim and proper. I feel like LeBron, if he was in this position, you know, managing a 4th tier English football team, would take it pretty seriously. So we got him decked out in the nice suit there with the Sounders logo for no reason. And the team we are going to use all the way down here in the 4th tier is going to be Stevenage. I chose this team because I like their club like logo or crest quite a bit there. Like that with the deer or stag or something. I should probably look that up before we get going. And also, they've got phenomenal uniforms. Look at those uniforms. Well, I guess you can't really see them right there. Can't really see them that well, but the sponsor right in the middle of the jersey is Burger King. We have a fat Burger King logo right in the center, right here, right in the center of the jersey. Really like those. Really like how they look. And yeah, also, we've got pretty low standards here. Board expectations looking pretty easy. Domestic success, which is how we do in the league, is pretty low, which is good. So they're not going to expect us to play particularly well, which I'm happy about. They probably just want us to save money, cut down on the budget, sign some youth players, and finish like in the middle of the league, which I can totally do, or at least I can totally try. We're going to be playing on legendary 6-minute halves, and let me ensure here. We do have every single stadium name in England properly set. So I went through and made sure that every single team has the proper stadium name, which is going to add just a smidge, just a little tiny amount of more realism there when we get these games going. So first things first, I'm going to start listing guys on the transfer list, get the real players out of here. We're going to take a look at the youth academy because brand new addition in career mode this year. As you can see, I've also been testing some things. Brand new addition in career mode, which is something I don't get to say often over the last 5 or 6 years, is they actually set you up with a couple players in your youth academy to start it off. So let's take a look at what those guys are looking like after I list all the dudes on the team. And from there, we'll figure out what the hell to do next, because I don't know. All right, before I forget here, I wanted to show you guys the objectives that our board of directors has given us. So in this game, you can actually be fired. The 80 up there in the top left corner is our manager rating. It is a scale of 1 to 100, with 100 being the best. You'll see that when it gets closer to like 85 or 90, that the background of the 80 there will turn green, that little light gray background. But if we play worse, you know, get down closer to like 60, 50 or something, it'll start to go red. The game doesn't really let you like get super low on that scale. It feels more like a scale of like 50 to 100. It would, I think, make a little bit more sense if they started us at 50 rather than 80, but I'm fine with sticking at an 80 because we're not going to be that great this first year. So any help I can get in the manager rating is always a good thing. But they give us a couple of goals here. Youth development is a 3 out of 5 on their important, or their scale of importance. 1 being the most important, 5 being the least. They give us a little medium grade there, a 3. It says sign 1 player assigned to the defender position, which that one will be able to do. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20 with potential greater than the average overall rating of the team. Easy money. Brand exposure here. Get a streak of 5 clean sheets this season, so they want us to go 5 games with a shutout. LOL. They don't expect anything from us continentally, which is good. They want us to finish mid-table, which is easy. That's, I don't know, right around like probably 10 to 16 is where they want us. 10th to 16th place in there, which is perfect. Finish the round of 16 or get to the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Don't know about that. And then finish with at least 1.1 million profit at the end of the first transfer window. Easy freaking money because we're going to sell everybody. That's easy. So we got people listed, or I'm about to list people. Before we get that going, I want to show you guys the Youth Academy. This is my first time looking at it. Let's see who we already have at our disposal. And I already see that we have a right midfielder with the last name Prince. What do we got going on here? 6 guys, which is a healthy amount. We've got Iker Navarrete out of Peru. Great freaking name. Leon Rutherford out of Australia. Great name. Bradley Gardner out of Australia. Another good name. Joshua Gormley out of Ireland. Love it. We've got Noah Prince, the guy I just touched on with the gray hair from England. And then Rafael Cardozo. So we've got 2 guys from Peru, 2 guys from Australia, and then 1 from Ireland and 1 from England. This is not too bad, especially getting a forward right off the jump who has a 27 finishing rating. Holy Lord. But he's decently quick. Noah Prince already has good speed. He's actually he's much better at finishing than than Cardozo. All right, decent speed, decent freaking speed across the board. All right, this guy's got 81 sprint speed and 78 acceleration. Noah Prince. We might have to make him the captain, I think. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 68 overall. Just realized he's a 68. Is that higher than everybody on the team? That seems super high. He might be the best player on the team already. Oh my god. Oh my god, he is. Overall wise, Noah Prince is already better than everybody on the team. Holy I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, this is a good starting point. Again, none of these guys are real for those that are brand new to FIFA career mode. We've got 2 midfielders, we got our 2 wingers, and we got a forward. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. All right, let me go list some guys. I'll take a look at free agency. There might be a couple of players we could sign in there, and then we will figure out what the next step is. Okie dokie here. So because Noah Prince is already the best player on the team, we're going to call his ass up right now. He's a right midfielder, right-footed primary right-footed, should I say. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, speedy, 62 finishing too. We only have Cardozo as a forward right now. I see Cardozo has a 5-star weak foot. We might move Prince inside and get him in the middle of the field, see if we can get him to score some goals. It's also pretty dope that this guy has gray hair, which is really cool. And thank you, EA, for finally adding licensed boots and untucked shirts to the Youth Academy players. As you can see, these guys got untucked shirts. You can't really see the boots because I'm blocking with my fat head right now, the bottom right corner. But believe it or not, for those that are new to FIFA career modes or new to seeing something like this here, new to seeing just FIFA in general, whenever you'd sign a player to your Youth Academy like this, whenever the game would generate a brand new player, they'd always give them a tucked in shirt and just generic unlicensed cleats, which was always very annoying. You'd have to go in and change them all specifically if you wanted to do something about that. So really happy with the fact that they added that this year. That's going to save me time of not having to customize every single player that we get on the team. So I'm going to give the new guys some new numbers like Tihi, Kwame, and Yun Yang. And then we're also going to give Noah Prince the number 10 because already the best player on the team. And he's already obviously earned that number. He's got gray hair, all right? He's from England. He's got gray hair. He's 16 years old, 17 years old, whatever. All right, oh, I forgot. They actually already give us a scout to start off. Man, EA, look at you guys making additions to career mode here. That's pretty dope. That's a shock and a half. Let's sign up another scout here, Ian Connolly from Northern Ireland. And then we need Un Mas, please. I guess we'll go with the 2-star, Alfie Hancock. Great names. If you guys, you chatters in the chat, I'm so used to streaming. People in the comments, if you guys have any suggestions on what we should name these scouts, because since we're playing on the PC, we can actually mod the game quite a bit, and we can change like the nationality and the quality and the names of our scouts. If you guys have any suggestions for the names of the scouts, let me know. I'd be down to let you guys decide things like that. You know, name of our scouts, and maybe some of the accessories and the squad numbers for the players and whatnot. You know, some of the cosmetic stuff, kind of want to hand over to you guys if I can. So let me know if you have any suggestions for names for our scouts. I'm all ears. Please let me know. First scout here, going to England. Physically strong players. I always try to have, when I do an English career mode, I always try to have like a good chunk of the team be from England. I feel like that just makes sense. I feel like that's the case with a lot of English teams. Most of the players are English, or a good chunk of them are. So we're going to make sure that our first scout goes there, looking for physically strong guys. Hopefully some defenders coming from it there. Brand new country that you can scout without having to mod the game is Wales this year. So we're going to look for, let's look for attackers from Wales. And then the third scout, we're going to send his ass to let's go, somewhere in Europe. Looks like they added quite a few more countries in Europe too. Let's go with Latvia. For some reason that just sticks out. Let's go Latvia and go with playmakers. Alrighty. So we're going to roll through preseason here. We're going to make some money. We're going to sell some dudes. And then at the start of the season, we're going to figure out one of two things. Are we going to simulate this first season, let the team populate itself with the scouting reports and the natural development of our team? Or are we going to play this first year and probably going to struggle quite a bit? I know stamina is going to be a big issue for a team like this. We currently only have 4 generated players on the squad. We need at least 11 for a starting lineup and 18 total if we want a starting lineup and a subs bench. So I'm leaning towards simulating this first season. I think that might be better in the long run. I think that's going to be a wise decision. It's going to make it so next year the team's actually decent. We're not going to have to worry that much about stamina. We'll at least have a bit of players that we can rotate in and out, so we don't have to just send the same guys out there for the entire year. I know that could be an issue if we played this first season, where we're just playing the same guys in every single game the entire year. That could be bad. So let's get to the start of the season. Let's go ahead and sell some players, and we'll go from there. Right, so the first group of scouting reports is here, taking a look at the guys from England. We've got Leo Potts, a midfielder. I pretty much have to sign everybody because we need quantity over quality at this point. So Leo Potts, midfielder, short, low overall. Doesn't look phenomenal, but we need him, and he's got a great name. We got Felix Hopkins, 6'2", probably midfielder or center forward. We'll see. Not bad in size there too. Good name. And then we've got probably the best of the lot, looking like a center back, I'm gonna guess, from the little field diagram here right next to my fat head. 6'2", good potential, decent overall. It's probably gonna be like a 48 overall, 48 to 50, I'm gonna guess, maybe a little. Looks pretty solid though. Welcome to the squad. Coming on now from Wales. Yes, Wales is next. We have Harry Ace, great name, low overall, 27 to 39. Probably gonna be a center back or center mid, 6'1". We've got Lloyd Taylor. Again, probably going to be a center mid or maybe a striker. I don't know. We'll see. 5'7". Decent overall. Decent potential. I'm not mad at it. And then we got Michael Mills. Another guy with a lot of positional flexibility there. We'll see. Low overall, low potential, 5'7". Welcome to the squad. And finally from Latvia, we have Yanis Kozalins. Definitely not pronouncing either of those names right, but we need a body here. We've got money now, so we can actually fire this scout and get a better one in. And we'll send him back to Latvia. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then we're probably going to end up simulating this first season. I think that's going to be the better plan in the long run here. Simulate the first season, get the guys that we have on the team already some playing time and get them plenty of playing time. And then the start of next year, they're going to be real good, especially this Prince kid. 68 overall right now. Highest on the team by 4 overall. This kid is going to be real good, I think. Get the other guys some game time. We'll get Kwame some second team action. Look at this. We already have 3 guys left in the reserves. I've already sold like 8 or 9 or 10 players. So we're making money. And we're opening up spots on the squad. I'm going to call probably a couple guys up. Send our scouts back out. Or at least our new scout back out. And then I will report back. in a little bit with our next scouting report. And then I'll also report back like with how we're doing with the standings. But more importantly, the point of this first season is just to populate the team with decent young players. That's the ultimate goal for this first year. It's going to fly by. This entire episode is just going to be season 1. And then season 2 is going to start in the next one. And games are going to start in the next one. I'm really looking forward to that. So most of the players here are clocking in under 60 or 50 overall. Excuse me. We've got 2 guys that are not. One of which is Mr. Joshua Gormley. 62 to 80 potential. 56 overall. We're going to sign him up. 4th or 5th new player to the team. And then Leon Rutherford. He is going to wait. He's also got great hair too. He's going to wait. He is only 15. We can't call him up yet. I could if I wanted to call him up through the cheat engine. Since we're playing on the computer, I could mod and actually do that, but we'll leave him in here. Might as well let him develop a little bit more. Let's get it popping though. New frickin' scouts. Who dis? We've sold quite a few players. I think we're gonna have only 1 player in the reserve, so we're gonna have about 19 players in about 2 in-game days here. We have 2 guys that are going out and about 19 players. That's not a lot of flexibility, not a lot of substitutes we have, but we're already upgrading to 2 4-star scouts. So like these 2 guys here, Sergey Vinogradov, that guy, and Darko Vuksic. Those 2 guys that I'm definitely pronouncing correctly. They're going to be here for a while. I mean, 2 4-star scouts in the first season. That's pretty damn good. I mean, usually we would start this first season with like guys that are like 1-star, 1-star, or 2-star, 2-star, like across the board. We actually have guys coming in here that are really solid. We're going to send them back out. Let's send them back to Wales. Let's look for physically strong players there too. And then Sergey's going to go look back in Latvia for, I don't know, maybe some wingers or playmakers. Let's go playmakers there. So we got big upgrades coming to our scouts already, which is awesome. The only problem is we just don't have a lot of positional flexibility. We're just kind of limited on our team. So I think I might have to call up some guys just to get some bodies out there, just for substitutes and stuff. I think we'll call up. We're gonna call up Morgan Clarkson from England, the right back, and we're gonna call up Michael Mills just to get some more bodies out there. Those 2 guys, not great overall wise. It wouldn't surprise me if I end up dumping some of these really low overall guys come next season. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But big moves on the scouting reports. Really, really excited about those. Looking forward to it. I'll let you guys know when the first scouting report comes in. Those 2 new guys. All right, so we've got our scout back from England, and it looks, from Wales, and it looks like he's brought us some bangers. Look at the overall and the potential of some of these guys. We got Charles Broderick, great name. Looks like a center back, great potential, solid starting overall. Probably going to be in the low 50s. Welcome to the squad. We've got Curtis Reese, looks like a left mid, again mid 50s, maybe high 50s if we're lucky. 6'3", high potential, love it. Got Lee Harris. I think that must be Harry's rather than Harris. Harris? We'll see. Looking solid too, 6'2", left-footed, probably a left back. Love it. More defenders. Then we got Reese Orr. 6'2", another defender, high potential. Welcome to the squad. Looks like he's about 25. And then the other scout from Latvia, we got Ludvigs Kaufmanis. Welcome to the squad. Oh, we're actually full on the team. All right, Lee Harris, welcome in. Get him called up. We just found him, and he's like, all right, we need you. We need bodies. Let's see who else we can call up. Curtis Reese, just signed him up too. And we could probably actually get rid of some of the guys that are low rated. So Harry Ace, nice knowing you. Got Carpenter. Yeah, let's get the low overall guys in here. Or out of here, should I say. Nice knowing you. And we'll call up the last of these couple guys. Ludvigs Kaufmanis. Great name. Center mid, probably. Giannis Janssens. Sure. Ludvigs. Oh, God, these names. I should not have gone Latvia right off the start. This guy, Ludwig's another guy with the same first name. And then we've got Olaf's Banags. Sure. I'm going to call up a few more guys. I'm going to release a couple more guys, and we'll keep this thing rolling. All right, we have our next group of scouting reports here. This one is from Venezuela. Looks pretty dope, though. Let's go Marcos Mercado. Probably going to be a winger. 5'9", decent starting overall. Right now, I'm more concerned about players with a good, at least like 50 overall starting rating, because guys underneath that are going to be projects at best. So like this Tony Torres guy, he's got great potential, but his overall is going to be at like 37. That guy's going to take a long time to actually get up to a playable or competitive overall. So I'm going to try to stick with guys that are clocking in right around 50 plus. That would be ideal. I know 50 is still really low, but like guys that are under 40, I don't think there's any point in us keeping them. So Marcos Mercado, welcome to the team. Even if we only get a couple guys from each country, not that big of a deal, because I'm trying to make this team as diverse as possible, so I don't mind that. Coming in from Scotland here, looks like we'll have Lucas Pringle. Great freaking name. Welcome to the squad. And then Ben Patterson. These other guys, again, looking a little too low. I'd really only make exceptions for guys that have low overalls if they're in a premium position that we need, like maybe striker or goalkeeper, or if they're like physical freaks, like a guy that's like 6'6" plus or something. We'd probably call him up instantaneously. Then coming in from Germany, I don't think I put a... I think I just told him to scout any type of position. So we'll go with this guy, Florian Peters. Great freaking name. 44 to 60 overall. Solid potential, 6'4". We actually don't have a backup goalkeeper, so that works out. Then let's see here. This guy's 6'6". Tony Ludwig. Dominic Herman, great name. We'll call him up too. Looks like an attacker. 6'2". Pumping out some big fellas. All four of the guys here on this report are at least 6 feet tall. I'm gonna keep both of these guys on for next month because Ludwig is 6'6", and this guy, Joshua Jansen's probably gonna be like a 47 or 48 overall. Hopefully, we're gonna leave those guys for next month. I'll report back in a moment with the next scouting report, and all these guys are unhappy. And just a quick update here, it is December, and we are currently still at the bottom of the table. We keep getting wins and draws like in like chunks. We'll get like a draw and then a win, and then we'll lose 3 in a row, and then rinse and repeat. So we're at 13 points. Manager rating is sitting at a good spot. That's all that matters, is that we keep our job. So let's keep it rolling. Youth player is unsettled. Jay Reynolds is not happy. Nor is... There's about 5 or 6 guys on our team. Maybe not 5 or 6. There's a few guys on our team that are real, that are not happy with the fact that they haven't come off the bench at all this season. Jay Reynolds, welcome to the team. We need bodies. But it's about to be January here. Scouting report coming in about 10 seconds or so. And we'll be able to sell the rest of the guys. Now that we have quite a few... Youth Academy players, which is not great for us. Yeah, some guys called back, some guys' contracts or whatever's have expired because they're not happy. Some players that were on loan are not happy, and their clubs aren't happy with the fact that they haven't played any games. But I don't really care. So let's take a look at the scouting reports here. Venezuela not giving us a lot to work with here. Francisco Montero, tall winger, 6'2". Ruben Gutierrez. Might as well call him up. We have open spots in the team, but we need some higher overalls than this. These are not going to do much for me. I need these guys to be clocking in at least 50 overall. From Scotland, we got a couple dudes in here. Shane Nickel, welcome to the squad. And Arthur Henderson. Solid names there. I'm going to let that guy go. I'm going to let Oliver go. And Alistair Anderson, great name. Yeah, we'll leave him for another month. Actually, no, we'll call him up. We'll send the scouts out to a new country here in just a moment. And now from Germany, we got Benedict Wagner. Decent goalkeeper there. Sven Muller. Bruno Diekman. Damn. Germany's just bringing in the goods here. I guess we'll call up Benedict Wagner right off the bat. So we got our backup goalkeeper. He might be higher rated than our current starting goalkeeper, which would be a trip. What else do we want to call up here? I'll clear out some names, and I'll report back when we can send out the scout again. Sven Muller, welcome to the team. As we'll get him in here. Scouts are back. Scouts, scouts, scouts. All right, and holy crap, Petro Kalavad. Looks like a left mid. Petro Kalavad, great freaking name. 5'7" Ukrainian fella. 54 to 74 overall. This guy's probably going to be at least 60 something. And if you look at his valuation there, worth 3.9 mil already. It looks like a stud and a half. And then of course we have another guy here, probably decent overall, Dmitry Kokjabinski. Pronouncing that right, I'm sure. Welcome to the squad. Another goalkeeper. That gives us 3. That's a solid amount. Let's keep this thing going here. Petro Pavlenko, great name. We'll let that guy go. Coming in now from the United States. Adam Lewis, probably going to be too low. Ben Bell. Jordan Nelson. Okay, Brett Haber. Looks like a forward. 52 to 68. I like it. Got something to happy about there. And then from the Ivory Coast, that guy out. Wilfried Dye. No. 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 And Ajumane? Yeah, we'll sign him up. We'll sign him up for now, but that guy looks like he might not last. Take a look at this dude that we just signed up, though. Ukrainian fella. Kalavad. Look at this. 66 overall. Get him in the team and get him some game time. Nah, just kidding. He's 15. Never mind. We can't call him up. But the guy with the long nest name, where's he at? Kokjubinski. 57 overall. We're going to leave him down here since we already have 2 goalkeepers, but damn. There you go. That right there. February has been our best month we've had all season. 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses. 5 points in 1 month is a W for us. That's how bad this team is. That's how bad we really are. 5 points out of 5 games, and I'm over here like, let's go, baby. This is a big month for us here. March, huge month. Or April, whatever it is. I guess that was March we were just simulated through, but big month. We got our scouts coming in. We got to get some dudes in here. Luke Moore, 6'5" with good starting overall. Yes, please. These other 2 fellas, no thank you. And then I'm going to... I think I'll let the scouts actually go for 1 more month. And then call them back. Ivory Coast, not producing much here. I'll just leave those guys. No point in actually releasing them right this second. And finally from Ukraine. What do we got? Sasha Elchev. That guy, Alexei Kovalenko. Okay, sure, why not? Dmitry, that guy has the exact same name as the goalkeeper we just called up. Ivan Harashko. Ivan Chikov. Ivan Chikov. Like, it's the name of a hockey player, isn't it? Kachuk, is that what it is? I don't know how to pronounce that last name. And then we got Sasha Savchenko, who's 6'7". Yes. All of that, yes. Please. Ukraine bringing back the freaking goods, dude. Wow. We've produced like 5 guys that we've called in. Damn. Kachuk. I think it's Kachuk. All right, we're going to call up Luke Moore. Kalavad is good to get called up. We'll call up Kachuk. I think it's Kachuk. Herman's not quite there. Very nice, though. Very nice. And then we might just keep this Didier guy because we don't have any other Ivory Coast players. So 1 more scouting report. Hoping for a good month. We need to end the season with a couple of wins here. We have how many games left? 9 games left. I need them to win like 3 of them. So we'll see. All the scouting reports are back here. So from England, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And Oliver Parkinson. He's probably going to be a defender, and we need more of those. We only have a handful on the team. Going to to the U.S. Max Armstrong, no. Alexander Bishop. Okay. 45 to 63. I can work with that. Then Joey Rogerson, no thanks. And finally here from the Ivory Coast, Innocent Sacco. Welcome to the squad. Patrice Pale. Center mid. Serge Jeji. Good. Serge Gigi? Jeji? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Good name, though. Daniel Digabo. Wilfred. Why? Definitely pronouncing these names right. We'll call up a couple of these guys. Let's go with Patrice Pale and... Oh, we actually need to make some changes here. Okay. Well, we'll call up that dude. That dude. We'll call up Kovalenko. Yeah, I'm going to sign up a few more of those Ivorian guys, and then we are pretty much done with the season. I think the next step is a season wrap-up. Alexander Bishop. Hell yeah. Guys looking good. I think we're pretty much good to go for wrapping up the season. I think we're going to maintain our job here. I think we're going to hold on. This is the last scouting report of the season, most likely, unless we got un mas. But regardless, is it May? Oh, it's April. Actually, we can have one more month here. I'm going to send the scouts to have one more here. Let's go to Canada and Spain. Physically strong players. We still need defenders, baby. Let's get it. And next step, yeah, next step is going to be last scouting reports and season wrap up. All right, last scouting report of the season from Spain. This guy has a cool ass name. Zisco Acuna. Welcome. Oh, we don't have enough players. Oh shit. Okay. We need some money. Oh wow. Okay. Never mind. We have a massive wage budget there. Okay. Never mind. False alarm. All right. So the scouts are back here. Had a little financial crisis there. We didn't have enough money to sign some guys up, but we're good now. Zisco Acuna, little probably midfielder from Spain. None of these guys matter because this is the last scouting report of the season. From Canada, what do we got here? Andrew Wolf, 17-year-old, 52 to 70 overall. Love it. 1.1 mil value already. Robert Morgan and Frank. I think we're going to pass. Well, we might as well call up Frank. Again, last report of the season, so these guys are going to be gone from the game here pretty soon since we didn't sign them up. Riley Reed. Samuel Moore. Tiny Samuel Moore. Sam Moore we'll call up. Riley Reed. No, we don't need him. I think that's the last scouting report of the season. All right, let's wrap this thing up here. I want to get to some games. I want to finish this season off. For those wondering, we are comfortably in last place. 10 points behind those in second to last. And let's see, is this the end of the season? We'll find out in just a sec. Ooh, we actually get one more. We get one more report. I wasn't sure if the season ended in May or June, but good to know for the upcoming seasons that we actually end the season in June. So we get one more scouting report here. Okay, yeah, one more scouting report, sorry. I guess we'll go with Vicente Cortez, 44 to 60 overall. I think he might be an attacker. Leave the rest of the fellas. This report. Oh, this is the same one. I guess it doesn't matter. We can get rid of guys if we don't like them. Pablo, Hugo. We'll leave him. We'll leave him. Now the reports from Canada. Christopher Cunningham, 50 to 66 overall. Hello. Great freaking name. Gabriel Gray. Seth Coleman. It might be a striker if we're lucky. Moving on from those guys. And finally, the last report of the season coming from England. Bring us some bangers. Albert Lucas. Almost at full capacity here. Let me look at the new guys real quick. Archie Power looks solid. 53 to 71 overall. Okay. Let's sign up Archie Power right here, right now. He'll be the last signee of the season. Look at Andrew Wolf. Hell yeah. All right, let's get Power in here. Great freaking name. And that will wrap up season numero uno. That should wrap up this entire episode here. Let's do a quick sim. I'll just leave it. Or I'm not going to leave you guys. We're going to just go straight there. I'm pretty sure we're going to keep our job. I don't know if you can get fired in the first season. Let's find out right now. I think we did well enough. We didn't do good by any means, like based on the entire team's performance, but let's take a peek. However, we are reminded we feel you deserve another season to work towards what we were hoping for as a manager. Boom. That's all I needed to hear. Season 2 coming up. Thank you guys for watching this hopefully quick episode. I don't know. I've been recording for a little under 2 hours here. Pretty damn good stuff. We're going to go through the entire team after the new season starts. We'll take a look at the regens that are in free agency. We will actually get to some games in the next episode. I'm really jazzed about this. I think we have one player that's already a 70 overall as well. Pretty sick. We're going to go over the team in the next episode. We'll play some games. We'll get the season going. It's going to be a good ass time. Thank you again for watching. Appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully coming real soon. Cheers.